What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So, if you're new and you're wondering what this is, gotta go over a few rules for you. So, what is this? This is a tournament that me and my community put together of 72 characters that potentially, some likely, way more than some of the other characters in this tournament. But it's a tournament, and each on the channel, I'll upload one matchup from this tournament, and then we kind of talk about the characters, why they might make a good chance or a good choice for a character in Smash Ultimate through the means of the DLC Fighter Pass. So, the way to vote, and that's what this is, we vote for who we would rather see. So the way to vote is type your answer down, excuse me, type your answer down in the comments for, whoever your answer is. So you only get one vote, so make it count. You are allowed to vote for both characters, so just type both. But you only get one vote, so make that count. The rules: double elimination tournament, meaning characters to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. And if there's ever a tie in the voting, I'll flip a coin on camera. You guys will see that. Best and fairest way to do that. And then voting each matchup-wise only stays open for 1 week. That way the tournament keeps on rolling. We keep getting fresh new matches, and, tournament keeps progressing very smoothly. So, with that out of the way, we got to go over the results from last week, which was, who was it? Bandana Waddle Dee taking on Master Chief. Pretty good first-round matchup, right? 2 big-name characters. Unfortunately, one of them's got to lose. So, let's see. Quick note, some people might remember this last tournament that I did. Master Chief ended up getting to the finals, and if he does that again, it's going to be a very long road because Master Chief ended up losing to Bandana Waddle Dee. Bandana Waddle Dee's always got big support on my channel too, so no surprise, but there we go, better. There's a better view. Bandana Waddle Dee ends up winning 38 votes to 31, so congrats to Bandana D. Moves on to the next round where Bandana D takes on Waluigi. I already know who I'm voting in that one, but yeah, so like I said, Master Chief lost, so he drops to the loser bracket. One more loss, he's done, so Chief's gonna, if he wants to get back to the championship for this tournament, it's gonna be a long time. Gonna have a lot of fights to get through. So with that being said, let's finally go to the matchup for the day. So the matchup for the day, if I remember correctly, should be down here. We should have our first loser bracket matchup, which is game 41, Edelgard taking on Amaterasu from the Okami series, and Edelgard Fire Emblem. So let's jump into this, shall we? I think Amaterasu's up first. So Amaterasu, let's also talk about Capcom a bit. So that's Capcom's the one that has the rights to Okami and all that stuff. So Fighter Pass wise, a lot of people are really expecting the Fighter Pass to kind of shape up and be pretty much, if not all the characters will be third party, and Capcom and Nintendo work pretty well together. So this character, Amaterasu in this case, you gotta say that it's a pretty good chance. It's always been a character's name that kind of gets thrown around in speculations or want lists. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. Plus the fact that this character would be a quadrupedal sort of character, and we only have a couple of those. Like characters on 4 legs, so like Duck Hunt and Ivysaur. I think those are the only ones that really run around on all 4s. Yeah, that's all I can think of. So it'd be again sort of a unique sort of aspect. This character has been in fighting games before, crossover games. It's been in the Marvel vs. Capcom series, I believe Marvel vs. Capcom 3 at least. I don't know if that was the only appearance, but so been in a fighting game, so kind of has a bit of a fighting move you can kind of take inspiration from, and that is one thing Sakurai and his team do like to kind of stay true to when they're bringing over a character, whether it's first party or third party. They want to stick true to the character. So if Amaterasu were to be a character, there's a good chance Sakurai might take some sort of inspiration from the Marvel vs. Capcom game, just kind of get maybe an idea of how a moveset could be, how it could work for the character. So that is definitely something to kind of think about. I'm not saying copy-paste the moveset, because that's not the Marvel vs. Capcom style versus Smash style, 2 totally different styles, but take inspiration from that moveset is what I'm saying. So moveset potential's there. Definitely a character that has a pretty decent following in terms of a fan base. Makes a pretty interesting character. Personally, I'm not a huge fan This is going to sound weird. I'm not a huge fan of quadrupedal characters for the most part, but then again, at the same time, I am. By that, I mean, I want to see a diverse sort of, character, I guess, roster for DLC. I don't want just all humanoids, because that was really one big complaint about the DLC in Smash Wii U and 3DS. They were pretty much all humanoids, and I want something that's not humanoid. So if this happens, I'd be okay with it, because it's different. At least it's different. So I guess, for me that's a point. That's a positive point. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you rather see a bit more sort of weird creatures, four-legged wolf, four-legged dog, four-legged creatures, weird aliens, something like that? Would you rather see characters like that, or are you just good with human creatures, humanoids? So I don't know. That's kind of a topic that's up for debate, but overall, the character does check a lot of boxes. Somewhat pretty popular. Definitely moveset. I don't think it's been really relevant, so I guess you can't really check off that box, but still a character who people know who it is, so would also make a very interesting sort of play style. So let's talk about Amaterasu's opponent. Now, I know that when talking about Smash Bros, and there's always one series that gets brought up, they're over-repped, the roster's oversaturated with, these sort of characters. It's Fire Emblem, and I'm on board. I always say this. Fire Emblem could use a redo of the roster in terms of at least playstyle. I don't need 25 more Marths to be added to the roster. I mean, we have Marth, we have Marth Lucina, then we have Marth Roy, and then we have Marth Crom, and then we have Marth, and we have too many Marths, all right? So characters such as Edelgard. I know we talked about Black Shadow, I believe, earlier in the week, maybe last week. Black Shadow. People love the idea of Black Shadow, even though Black Shadow lost. People still like the idea of a heavy-hitting, slower character. Got a bit of magic in the moveset, so something different from the Fire Emblem universe people are okay with. It's different. So, in terms of, in regards to Edelgard here, she's different. She got an axe, first of all, so it's not a sword user. It's not a, I believe she can wield swords, if I remember my info correctly, but I think the main weapon is an axe, and I don't think we really have an axe wielder, do we? I know what Simon and Richter throw, those little throwing axes, but I think it would be really cool to see. And here's like a little screenshot from the game, and how can I tell that's an axe? Well, right down here under Edelgard's name, and I believe the health bar, steel axe. There you go. So, axe for a moveset would be pretty awesome. Looks like it's kind of more of a long-handled axe, so I guess maybe it could work a little bit like, maybe it could work a little bit like a sword. Hopefully they can differentiate it, though, if they do incorporate. I don't remember all the skill. I read somewhere about some sort of skills and, styles that she could also bring. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's not another Marth clone is what I'm getting to. So, if Fire Emblem gets a new character, we need a different playstyle. That's what I'm going to put it at that. And plus, with E3 just over a month away, a lot of people are going to expect a new announcement for the Fighter Pass for the next character. At least one, maybe two. Who knows? Maybe they surprise us. Not saying drop both the characters. Be like, oh yeah, here's the next two characters. Go get it. Don't go download them right now. No, I'm just saying maybe they announce the next two characters. But what I'm trying to get to is with Fire Emblem Three Houses coming out in July, it is one of Nintendo's next two biggest first-party games. Mario Maker 2 at the end of June, and then Fire Emblem in July. So there's a good chance that Nintendo might look at their Fighter Pass and go, all right, maybe we should promote one of our own characters, a future character. And I mean, they did it with Corrin. Nobody really asked for Corrin, and somehow Corrin still ended up getting in Smash Wii U 3DS. That was a different moveset, which I was fine with that, at least, but again, not a character anyone expected. But Nintendo promoted their own stuff within one of their biggest franchises in Smash Bros. So I can see that happening again. I think it's I think there's a pretty decent chance that could happen. So in terms of this matchup, though, let's see, who am I going to vote for? I'm going to go. Oh boy, it's just I'm actually gonna vote Edelgard on this one. I think I'm gonna go Edelgard. I'm not. I don't know that much about Amaterasu. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't know too much. I'm more interested in Fire Emblem Three Houses when that comes out. I love the story that they seem to be telling. The gameplay is going to be great. I'm just more invested into, I guess, Fire Emblem and the potential this character has for a different moveset. So my vote's Edelgard in this one. That's who I'm going to go with. So the only question left is who you guys are going to vote for. Either, Edelgard or Amaterasu. And remember, this is loser bracket, so whoever has the least number of votes will be the first one officially eliminated from the tournament, actually. So, with that being said, this one is pretty much coming to an end. So, sneak peek for tomorrow. Looks like the matchup tomorrow, again, back in the loser bracket for next, quite a few matches coming up. But next match, a really weird one. Sandbag against Foreman Spike. Okay, interesting. And then we'll get the results. Let's see, who do we get the results? All right, so game 36. So we'll get the results of Jibanyan from the Yokai Watch series taking on Cuphead. That's the result. But that's tomorrow. So with today coming to an end, I hope you guys enjoyed. And look forward to the voting, as always. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.